All right, so here is this, and again, I brought this in as a layer so you guys can see it, but those are the service districts. And you guys have 2 school board maps?
We have. I think the one we worked the most, we try to keep the school districts together. We could do
The last one we did.
Okay, so commissioners, you guys were working on green teams. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, no, you weren't. Why is this title? Give me a minute. Why is this owned by the grade mapping team?
We did one school map, just like we did the rest. Then we did one based on trying to keep the counties together, so the school districts together. We got really goofed up in Utah County especially.
But this is your guys' Senate. Do you remember this one? Because for some reason it was created under the green team. I have no idea why, but it's titled orange. Weird. Okay, I'll look into it.
This is the one we just finished?
Yes.
100.
Mhm.
Okay, sounds good. It's weird.
Are you saying somebody is coaching our work?
I don't know.
It would be interesting on these, Joey, if we could see what the population in each of these 4 districts are. You know, the news is going to be below the.
Well, it'd be relatively easy because it goes by pretty much just county.
Yeah.
What's really that? But I can look into that. But like this one's gonna have to be split into 2 house districts because I mean Washington County is too big. But this one you could put in 1 house district. This
School
one,
board district.
oh, school board. Sorry, this one you could probably put in 1 school board district.
But we can't, the size is important. News will not have enough to make one. 218,000, is that what we need for a school board? This won't be large enough for a school board.
Right, but you could at least keep these communities together, and you could probably keep these together, and you could probably keep these together.
But what do you do with? I mean,
Right, or yeah, gotta go somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
So are you, Commissioner Thorne, are you familiar with what a service center is? So
No.
basically, anytime one of these school districts gets funding from the government, they basically pool it together.
Okay.
They're small ones, they're based on small.
Yes, so you can see the white, like the Wasatch Front is not in any service centers. It's mainly rural.
But I'll tell you,
Economy of scales.
yeah, the analogy is the state board has money enough that they can do the computer work and all for the big districts. Even some of the big districts have enough, they can do their own. But like a Rich or a Wayne County in their school district, they still have enough money to do it. So by combining together, working together, they can provide the services they need.
Oh, I see. So when you guys started here, you were logged into Green's account, but you opened your orange map. That's what went wrong.
So orange is not right?
No, it is. You just don't have permission to mess with it. So I got to save it because you edited it as the green team,
Oh.
even though you guys are the orange team. So give me,
We don't have to go back and do it again.
correct.
Okay.
I just got to go and save a copy.
Your life is saved.
Look what I found.
Oh, yay. You want those? I love gumdrops, but I don't like the great big ones because they're big.
It's my service.
Yeah, they're dots. We're the only ones here drafting today.
Yes.
So that means you could serve Lyle primary, nobody else would have to.
I always brought some raspberries, but I didn't know how many to bring and how to handle it. And that's that apples. By the way, I got my booster shot today.
You did, good. Is that Pfizer?
Alice got hers. I haven't had any adverse impact. When I had the second one, my arm was a little bit sore, but not
Not bad.
My wife didn't feel too well after the second one. So I feel good now. No problem.
Okay, so you guys have just one school board district still in the?
We had two. We did one and we did, the second one we did based on counties. The third one.
But did you guys decide to get rid of one of them or?
Well, the third one we did was based on 5 and we ended up, we had some of weren't joined all together.
But we didn't finish that one. I thought we had 2 finished ones.
Did you decide to get rid of one of them or?
Yeah, well, my position is, I don't want to do that number 1 again.
Okay,
But I think 2 especially is one that we should do. And a 3, once we get our house district done, I think would be a very easy one to do.
okay, so this is the current school board map that I have for you guys.
Correct.
This is the one that,
we did.
this is the one that I have saved on file saying that this is currently still one of their maps. But you guys had 2, 1 and 3. It's weird. I'll ask Cassidy. But this is your number 3, but it looks complete, Commissioner Hillier. It looks like you guys have finished it.
Which one?
This one.
Number 3.
Mhm.
Maybe it's number 2 we didn't do. Could you look what
Let
number
me
2?
double check. Orange. Oh, no, just kidding. I do have one. It's just named something different. Oh, no, that's green. Maybe not. Yeah, I only have 3. See.
There was one back up, or raise that back up a little bit. Orange House School Board Alignment. That's the one we tried to align together.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to Cassie. In the meantime, do you guys want to look at your 3?
Yes.
Okay, and I'll figure out what your actual maps are. Yeah, I just have the 3-3 or the number 3 for you.
We have 3 and we have 1.
Yeah, 1 and 3. I'll ask Cassie. I'll figure it out. But this is your number 3. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on that one layer that has this.
Okay.
Okay, so if it's in like this big purple, how do you want the school districts on still? So this big purple line is, let me think what would be the best here.
Okay, if you put on this map here, then what we do is take.
So these purple lines that you see on the map, Commissioner Hilliard, are the service centers boundaries.
Oh, the purple ones?
Yes, let me change it to blue for you guys. You might be able to see that a little
Okay.
bit rather than white.
Okay. Now, if we're gonna do what I know the northeastern one is, it's just up here. Can you move that up higher?
Yes. Can you guys see these lines? Okay.
Yeah,
So it goes down here.
yeah, up
So
here.
that's 1.
It would have to include Ridge and Morgan.
And what is that?
Summit and Park City. But all that brown area here would have to be brought into this area. I think that would make it, not Ogden, but this area here. But I'll go into the district and I think, well, no, I don't think it'd make it too big without Ogden. And what's this area here? That's gonna be part of Wasatch County. The west part of.
Do you guys want counties on too?
No, I think we,
Okay. That's good. And again, it's not like you guys change what you want, but just at the meeting, they asked to consider putting these in the same school board.
okay,
So text me if you need me. I'm gonna go figure out.
let's save this so we don't screw this up.
Yeah, can you give us a blank map
Or give us this in a way that we can tinker with it.
You can edit it. but
without
make it-
screwing up
Yes.
what we've done?
I can do that.
See in a hurry.
Draw enough numbers. So then when you have to push into somebody else's service district.
Okay, so you guys can tinker with this one and we'll edit your original one, okay?
Thank you.
Let's take all of this, not Ogden, all of this, This is Rich County, this is Morgan, this is North Summit, this is South Summit. Okay, it'll take,
Where do you want to go with it?
put it all in green. And then we have to go along here and put that in green as well. Now we're gonna get this out into pink, or paint it non-assigned.
Is that what you wanted? Are you going to go all the way up?
Yep, all the way up. This in the green,
This in the green as well?
this here. But not often. Then you take a little white thing, put that in green.
Is that in this in green?
Yeah, that all in green. All of this. Okay, we don't have the count over here. This is still a sentiment. Okay, that makes 3 is 41,340 too many.
That's because we still have this kind of attached to it.
Okay. Take that area and put it in this area up here.
But it's got to be 5?
And
You know?
I know these maps.
Okay.
I've been really an advocate for these groups. Carried most of the
I
legislation
mean,
because I had Rich County in my district. This goes in there as well.
yeah, I'm trying to fix the numbers. Okay, what do you want to put that in 5?
Yeah, that goes in 5.
I mean, yeah, call this down here something different then, because
Can we put this in unassigned? This down to N1. This goes in 5.
okay, what did you want unassigned?
This, the rest of this green area here.
That?
Yeah. That goes in unassigned. That goes into.
Does
5.
this go into green too?
Yep, that goes into green.
Was that in green or
No, that stays there.
That goes into 5?
This stays, no, this stays in blue. That goes into 5.
Okay,
Now, this across here goes into 5. Okay, now let's look. That shows district number 3
I think this
is
is,
short 45,000 people.
was this on the map or? Yeah, that's a different district from the map.
Yeah, this and this, all go, yeah,
You're doing the blue here, right?
yeah, blue is up here, blue.
Okay, so all of this would be a different color.
Yeah, this down here probably ought to go a dark green.
Go into 4.
Yeah, all in a 4. Dark green color.
And it looks like this part up here is not part of your map
Up one.
up here. At District 6?
Yeah, oh,
Okay, we're
yeah,
gonna change the color and so it's,
yeah, change that to unassigned.
so you want this unassigned?
Right.
There's 2?
Yeah. It's not the same as this is. This is all unassigned. We got to make a different color of that because I want to see what the population is here.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Why don't you make this a different color, a red or
I gotta give it a name.
give it. You do it. Let's see. This is unassigned.
All the blue is unassigned.
Okay, let's put this district number 6.
So that will wipe out the other district number 6.
So where's
I
the
mean,
other?
the district number 6 has nothing in it right now, so I can make that
Yeah.
6.
This 6 down to here. That's red, green, and yeah. Now this down here has to be the dark green over here, the pretty green over here. So that and these 3 all called the same color as 4.
And in your service maps,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
This too,
That's
so
all dark green.
that's green too?
Yeah. Because that started out when Washington was small. Now Washington is pretty big. Okay, now, what's our count? We have to have 218,000 for our count. District number 3 up in here is 70,000 short. District number 6 is 163,000 short. So that means it's got 54. So we made 6 and 3 into the same district. We'd combine 2 of these service areas, and that should give us about 16,000 short. Number 5 is 65,000. It's 152,000 short, and 4 is over by 52,000. So that's if we did it. We can't do that. That would show you the count. So if we took that one service district, that service district, that service, that, we'd end up 3 being 70,000 short, and we only get them out of the Wasatch Front area. This 6 would be 152,000 short. Now we can combine them with 5. 5 is 65. It'd still be about 70,000 short. And to go in here further, I mean, you'd have to take those 2. Is that 5,000? That's 12,000. You're still a ton short. I guess you can take this, put that all into 5, and then okay, why don't you put this into yellow and this into yellow? And this is, let's see what we're in now. 5 is now 139 short. Put these, put them all the way to all 3 of those into yellow. Now, yellow is still 62,000 short. District 4 is 37,000 short. See? So now we're stuck with a problem. How do we get this? The only way we get this up is we have to take this, this, or this. Now, that's not too bad because I think they're kind of compatible.
So what, 4 is 37,000 short. Here's 5, there's 12. So what we have to do is put these two in here, put these two green. And then we have to divide 57. Green is now 25,000 short. Let's look at this. Cedar City itself is 27,000. So I think what we'd have to do is take all of this into this and make that dark gray. Don't get into Cedar City. Okay, that makes 4 is still 20,000 short. Let's look closer. Where's the city boundaries of Cedar City? See, we already touched over. What's the population of Cedar City? You have it someplace. Down here on the bottom is your population. Total
35,000.
35,000. See, they can't use that many. They can only use 20. So we end up, we can take some of these areas and put them back up in yellow and then give more of this, but let's try this. Just take in this yellow, stay outside the city limits, keep making this inside here green. So the city limits.
I mean, it's all the same school district probably,
Yeah.
as opposed to city limits. So
Yeah. It's all the same. The question is, you want to make Cedar City big enough that somebody from Cedar City can run for the state school board. And I think that's what they're going to be concerned about, because 38 compared to 180, it would appear that someone from Washington County would be elected. Now Cedar City then gets in with Beaver and Richfield and those areas, and the question is does that become the dominating force in the area so that these community of interest all stay the same? So I think let's take the city limits and keep that yellow and go in here, because this is wherever the city limits go. Take all the city limits down here. If that's outside the city limits, put it all in District 4. And you're gonna put these little things. Maybe the thing, if you can do it, is if you can go to Cedar City and put all the city limits in yellow, that would show you which was not in city limits. Yeah, just in the city limits, that in the city limits.
you want to take those back into yellow or what?
That will go back in yellow, it's in the city limits. And then this will go in the city limits. This will go back, let's see, you got that. Let's look up above where else the city limits goes. Here's somewhere out here, but they're not very many.
7, 91,
Yeah, let's
34.
put all those in green. And,
How far do you want to go?
I think all the way to the highway. But there's Enoch up here.
Do a 2-step process here. That's Cedar City.
That's not in the city limits. It's
No.
interesting. Okay,
But
now,
those will have to be, so.
yeah. That won't make any difference. That means district number 4 now is 16,000 short. And your only other recourse is go further north up here and get into Enoch. Make the district large enough, and that would leave Cedar City in the other Senate District 5, which itself is 83,000 short.
There are 4 service districts, there's not enough population there for 4.
No.
No, you
So you might have to combine those 2 and or.
this one's big enough, I think, this, yeah. Washington County is not big enough, it's 180, you gotta have 218. So we gotta take enough out of, we took all of that and then went up into Iron County and
Try to protect Cedar City, so we have a town altogether. That, even if we do that, it's still, green is still 16,000 short. So the only other choice we have is to go up here in the area of Enoch, that may have enough people on the west side of the highway. Take everything west of the highway. Because we can't take all of Iron County and put it in Ford because it'll be too big.
So which corner you want to work from?
What I'd like to do right now is take everything west of the highway here and put it in green. We protected Cedar City. Now, we gotta leave a strand up here because it leaves an island. Okay. Now that's gonna go all into Cedar City.
So you want to leave this,
Yeah,
how much over here?
probably enough along the east side of the highway. Well, let's see what it's done. This Q4 now is still 5,000 short. Even with that map, green is 5,000 short. And District 5 is 95,000 short. So what we have to do, I guess we can divide one county is all I really want to do.
But I think the takeaway is that these service areas are nice, but they're just not enough
Right.
numbers to run them.
Nope. Let's see, even 5, and we look at 6 is 163,000 short, and 3 is 70,000 short. So even if we combined all of 6 into 3, if we combined all 6 into 3, so you go from Garden City all the way down here in the school district, you're gonna have, you're gonna still not have enough. A good 6 is still
15,000 short. And that's when you combine this one and this one. You're still short.
I think what you're gonna have to do, you can't put Cedar City in there. Without dividing it. I don't want to divide another county because they're all school districts, each county, separate school district. So I don't know how you're gonna get, I mean, we just said we did the best we could. We ended up 5,000 off in that school district. Then we go up number 5. The only way to make number 5 any better is if we join 5 and 6.
But 6 is already short.
Yeah, because you have to create just one school district. 6 is, well, that's Cisco, all of this up here. If you deleted that, put this back into 3 up here, and then combine these two areas together, you're still going to be short a sidewalk amount.
What we can do with the service districts is pick one and say, that's the one that we will build around. And everything else has to,
And
Has to move.
we've done it around here, except for 5,000 short, but we haven't included it. Let's look at this map here, if it has anybody living in it, in that area there. See if, oh, back up here, if we take this, no, we want to take the freeway.
yeah, I thought you didn't want to divide the county.
No, I didn't. But that, no, this area right here, this area right here.
749 people.
Yeah. But we put it over, and that actually will give then District 4, it'll bring them within 4,200 short of a district. That leaves,
But Cedar's part of this district according to their service.
that's right.
So I mean, we're breaking up even their service
Yeah.
district.
And if we put it in with their, the district's way over the population. So they can have one, guarantee of one in the green, let's see.
Well, it's not even one because we've broken up their district.
Well,
We could do one this way and actually preserve their 2 districts into one.
But when we do that, even then, 6 is 15,000
Yeah,
short.
then we'll have to add something else to it, but at least we've got the core of their 2 service districts.
Yeah, and 5 is 95,000 short, so they're gonna have to go up into,
So we can pick to preserve those 2 districts into one, or
let's do this.
we break up this district,
Yeah.
or, and I don't think we can do anything with that district because that's just not enough. They have to go one way or the other.
I think what we can do with this district, the yellow, I think we leave these, we can find someplace up in here to add content. The green one, yellow one, I think if we take, this is Tula, and take the line down there. Just make it right along the. How far does Tooele County go? That's not showing the, I guess that's showing, it doesn't show the counties. Where, because Tooele County doesn't go into a program, there's a division, I assume is that right there. Let me put this side.
I think this is showing down here, well, the service district line.
Okay.
That's what this line is. Right there's the 2 bumps.
Yeah,
That's up here.
let's do this, I'm trying to get
And then
that.
along here is the line that goes here. So it's not going counties.
Yeah.
It's going by their service districts.
Okay, but the service districts all within a county, they don't cross county lines. We've done that, we try to get the numbers. Let's take this side of Tooele County and put it in yellow. See what that does to us. Okay, that makes them 23,000 short. The question then gets to be, is this the
Provo and Orem.
Great Salt Lake? What is it?
That's Utah Lake.
Utah Lake. Well, I think then what we need to do is in the yellow, we have to add, yellow is 5. They are short 23,000. We have to find 23,000 to add a yellow. That. Now we need to find 11,000 to add the yellow. Now 3,000. Oh, 130, we're pretty close. Whoa. Pretty close, 130. Now, what it means is you're going to have Tooele, you're going to have Richfield, Beaver's probably not large enough to be a factor, but you're gonna have Cedar City, you're gonna have this part of Utah County that's gonna be running for that one position. Okay, but I think what you need to do over here is District 6, it needs 15,000 people added to it. And the question is, do we take it here in Utah County? That would be the easiest to have it right there some way. So we'd have to come probably over into here, maybe into here and make that into 6.
So 6,000 short.
Then we have to, right in here. This,
Payson and Santa Clara.
yeah. You know, if you go, oh, and I probably have to pay. No, you get short of pace. 6 is over. It's now over. So this part, you need to leave in the blue and put this in. Leave that part in green. Do this part in green. Makes green 2,000 short. Maybe take all of Santa Clara in this area up here. That's 748 short. Let's see the boundaries of Santa Clara.
We could cut it in half.
Yeah. You have got it. You
It's in 3 districts.
Yeah. But you can probably take those and put those all in. Yeah, no,
That's part of the city limits.
oh, yeah. Yellow is 130 over. So yellow could give up some, but I'm sure when you get in that Santa Clara, there's no Santa Clara. Doesn't seem to be in my mind coming.
This is inside the Santa Clara line.
Yeah,
That's not Santa Clara there.
no,
But I'm sure it's in the Santa Clara school.
no, it would be, because this is all Nebo. It's all Nebo school district to the. Beyond the county line. See, we've taken this above the county line into green. Where's it? Green is, this, I think that's mostly all mountains. We put that back in. And, oh, there's some people there. Put this all back into blue. Because I want to protect this.
I put this in the blue.
I want this right here in the blue, above that road, Highway 6. Now, what that does is for 6, it's 1,320 short. Now I maybe take some more Santa Clara and put it in along in here. Put it in Santa Clara. You gotta pick up 1,320 people. This is crazy. We're 70 short. 371 short. 371 short, 180 short. $73 short. 32 short.
32 over.
32 over. Ah. Leave it there. Screwy as can be. Okay. We've got 5 that's 130, 6 that's 23. We've got District 4 that's 42. Let me go back and look at this. One more thing. Let's go down here, like St. George's area. Would it make any sense to move this up into green, move that down? That will make less of a difference. Might move this up into green. That means green is now 1,800 short. Now let's go back up here by Santa Quinn. Up in here, up in Santa Quinn, which is right here. Now, if we Santa 5 is 2. Okay. Santa Quinn. If we move up along here and into here, and put that all into yellow. So we went along the northern boundaries of the line. We probably take this into it. City line boundary. Protected.
It's almost now 79 short.
Yeah, see, it's, oh, okay. And that puts 6, now 79 short. 5 is 79 over, no, it's short. And 4 is 1,810. So I think we've done about as good as we can do with these service districts. 6. Yep. So I think now we do the rest of the state. We start in this area, it'll be number 3, because 3 is not used up. 3 is gone. So what do you do with 3? Put all of that in 3 and see how many we have. You got all 3. 3
Yeah.
okay. Where's District 1 and District 2? Okay.
So District 3 is now 405,000 over.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we need to take 7, which is the next big one. It's down 131. So we need to take, put it at 7, all of this from the green. And then what's going to drop down into here? Gotta take on the highway. makes 7 now is 97,000 short. And 3 is 372 too many. Oh, yeah. Probably ought to go in this. Take that.
Take what?
Then
You wanna
I'll
take all of
brown.
that?
Yeah, I'll go into brown. Empty Saratoga Springs, Eagle Mountains divided. Take over into here. That make District 7, 16,000 short. Now, what we probably ought to do is take this part of yellow and put it into brown. We have to find some brown to give the yellow someplace else. Take this and make that on the brown. Eagle Mountain, so Eagle Mountain. Saratoga Springs. There's a lot of people there. Now, that makes 7. 11,900 short. Now that makes 5, 4,000 short. We need to find, how about that right there? Put that in yellow.
3 is still
Way big. We're gonna get that in a minute.
290,000 over. If you take it out of here, then you're gonna make 5 better. Do you want this in 5?
Yeah. That might be this Saratoga Springs. Where's Eagle Mountain?
Over here.
Where's it? That's boundaries. It's all memorized by now. See it many times.
How's it going?
Getting worse.
So Cassidy says she remembers you guys scratching your school board map 1 and keeping your 3rd one.
If I remember, number 1, we just did like everything else. We just started a corner. Made
And
it.
just work on numbers.
Then on number 2, I think that's the one we.
We tried to match with 7 districts that didn't have the House districts.
And it didn't work out very well.
Well, it worked out, but we made it as good as we did.
Okay.
And our maps had changed.
Okay.
The 3rd one we did, we tried to take counties. We're now trying to do the one protecting these
Service center.
regional service centers, and it's a nightmare.
Yeah,
If the numbers just aren't there.
all right.
But maybe what we got to do is put that is in 5. 5, oh, that's going to be more than 4,000 up into here into 5, and then give green more, or brown more the green over here. Because green is, or brown is 7 is 11,000 too many, but 3 is still 290,000 too many. So we've got to fill in 1 and 2, 7.
Okay. Oh. So you guys, you have why do you have 1 district that's 290,000 over?
Because we're.
Oh, I see.
It was the meeting ground.
I see. And this is.
So that's way big. So we have to get, District 7 is 51,000. So that'll take 51 out of it. Because 7 and 3 are right together.
Okay, and then you have your district 15, which has almost nobody in it.
We're not anywhere near done.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew that that was there. I don't want you to work yourself into a corner.
Well, we had, because like I said, the county lines, the service district, regional service centers.
We can combine news and so into one, still need some,
On 16,000, what we need.
but there's,
This one is too big.
That's too big because of Washington County.
Yeah, and that one's too small. So we kind of cut this off and tried to put it there.
What if you did just because I'm curious, if you did a Washington/Cedar City?
Let me show you what we did.
Okay,
Okay, pull this down here, we'll show you. We tried to keep Cedar City out of it because Cedar City was too big.
right.
If we put Cedar City in it, it was 32,000. we were about 24 or 5,000 short. So we ended up taking Enoch and this area and even this county. And even then, let's see, this is 4, is 1,800 short. And the only way to do that is we move in here and now that's cuts off pink.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just saying he was going here. I think Cedar City is large enough that that'll be a place that somebody can run and win. You got Richfield here, you've got Nephi here, you're gonna have Santa Quin and Parker Parks, and you're gonna have Tooele. So that's gonna be kind of a competitive
Right,
district with the people running. This is obviously gonna be St. George.
right.
They have that. This area ends up with Price, Vernal, Park City, which isn't very big, but an area, and then down east a little bit. So there's really no big city in there.
Right. And then Park
But
City.
we haven't, let me take it back, guys. If you look what we've done here, we've gone that into, we put that into Santa Cruz.
Okay,
Here, we had to get, that's where we got the
that's the
number.
population.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even then, 6 is 79 short. 5 is by taking, by moving
Eagle Mountain.
Eagle Mountain into 5, we made 5 now. Way too big.
I see. Kept this service center intact.
We combined 2 service centers.
Yes, so there's 2 there. There's the North Utah and the Southeast. There. If you, this service center has to be split somewhere.
All of them have to, they're not big enough.
Yeah.
And you look at the big numbers, we're short 19 and 34. That's moving up the very top.
Mhm.
That's the Cache, Box Elder, and Weber School District. As those up in the top, that's, they're gonna be short, let's do together, but 55,000 people.
Yeah, it is. It's tough. Well, do you guys want to keep working on this, or do you want to just go back to your old one?
What's the state school board gonna say when we go back to them? I think we can say we tried to draw some lines, but
Right.
What we can do is keep this district intact, those 2, add enough to make it a full district, and then just start the regular mapping going up.
Yeah.
Because we can't keep those 4 service districts. We keep 2 of them.
really the choice is, do you want, instead of taking in Utah County, you want to start taking these districts into that county, which gives a river between them and to get between them.
And just because I'm curious, and I know you guys might have already tried this, if you made a school board district with St. George plus Cedar City, so you made, Washington County plus Cedar City
It's too
one.
big.
Is it too big? What's Cedar City? Really?
See, this Washington County is 1,800
Mhm.
or 180,000, excuse me. So you can have 25, 30 something. Maybe you could if you just did that.
So yeah, that's what and again, it's up to you guys, but just a thought I had is we do Washington plus Cedar, and then everything else plus this service center might be, I don't know, just something to think
Why
about.
don't we do that? Why don't we take Cedar City as District 4, take out these areas, put those in pink just for. That's pretty good, pretty good at this. I'm impressed.
Yeah. No, I came in today and you guys had already started. I was impressed.
Okay, then we got to take these out of green, so we don't have those counts. Because if we do that, I put Cedar City in it, then 4 is 30,000 over.
So which ones you want to take out?
Take these out,
Those in-
Put it into where?
put them into 5. These out, put them into 5. put this into 5 as well. Then what we need to do is probably take this line and make that all green.
Fort
So-
Greene is already
So if you
15,000 over.
So maybe what we ought to do is take,
just because I'm curious, you might be able to lose some out of Tooele if you put all of Iron County into pink.
in the green, no, green is already.
Green's already
15,000.
over. We gotta take 15,000 out of Green.
If you put all of Iron County minus Cedar City, you might do it.
But we gotta hook them, because they gotta,
Right, but you could hook them down there somehow.
okay. Why don't you take all of Cedar City, move it into, no. Probably the better solution would be just take all this into pink. No, what do you want to do? Do I make this into pink? Is that this, I can't see the county lines. I would suspect the county
We're
lines,
still 5,000 over. So if we do that. Now 4 is 394 over.
Little areas up there that are not in Cedar.
but I'm sure, the people in Enoch are gonna feel they should be with Cedar. It's kind of like Lyde, Murray, and Salt Lake. There are some people there.
The Green is 7,000 over.
So even if we took these little bumps out, that we're not in the city, we're not gonna get anywhere near that.
Oh,
Well, I don't
let's see.
think.
Where are we now with numbers?
4 is 2,200 too many. Green is up to, is it? 21. 21. 22,000.
Sure that this is within the school board, it's just not within the city limits.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, you have to live in the district to run. And so the question is, you put Cedar City, this city with St. George, and I think you're gonna. Represent school board now. That's strange. Okay,
City limits.
that makes this 1,800 pretty too many. We put that in as an island in the city. In this area, that must be the hill. Cedar City. That's not in the city. There's nobody there.
Four.
That makes 4 now, 1,791 too many. And that's not it. $1,739. So it's all of Cedar City down to St. George. Take all the rest of this, you're probably right. 5 now is 31,000 too many. We go up on the very north. Because there's one thing up there I noticed. 31 on the north. Okay, we take Tooele County out of 5 and put it in 1. Because 1 is 19,000 short. So we move.
We still have 3 down here. We're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah,
300,000 people over.
they're on a spaceship. We're done.
But just, I'll show you what you've done here. Now you've kept every service center intact. If you can lose the population out of 5, that's a big if. But if you could lose the population out of 5, you've kept.
We can take this 5 out.
If you take stuff from out here, then you kept every service
Put it in
center.
1. And then
Where do you want to put one?
all of the Tooele.
To all of Tooele County?
Yeah, all of Tooele County. That's a school district. But see, this is not, this has got to be,
You gotta zoom out one more. You're still at the precinct level, right? If you zoom out one more quick, Commissioner Form, then you'll be able to just select all the two.
okay, that makes one 53,000 too many. Okay, but it leaves 5
41,000.
short. So you can't do that. And really, Tooele County, the bulk of the population is along the east side, where the city of Tooele and Salisbury Park.
But you guys are over by a lot in 3, right? And short in 5. You could work your way in 3. Just something to
Yeah.
consider. I gotta.
Well, we could do that.
Are you guys hungry? Do you guys want dinner? Yeah, I know you guys are planning on leaving at 7.
I wouldn't mind something like.
Something like
Super
Have a
salad.
sandwich.
a sandwich.
Yeah.
You like? What are you thinking? Like Zupas or Noodles and Company?
Zupas and
Jimmy John's.
fried, that honey turkey sandwich they got us last time, that was good.
Okay. Do you guys just want a honey turkey?
I'd rather have a chicken noodle soup.
A chicken noodle soup and a honey turkey sandwich. Do you want any other soups or sandwiches or anything, salads,
No.
desserts? Okay, so a honey turkey sandwich.
Prime rib for dessert for.
Prime rib, ha, and then
There you
chicken.
go.
Okay, sounds good. I'll get on that.
Now, with one,
So you want to take 5
let's see,
from 3?
five is over or under, yeah. Take 5 from 3 and that would be maybe him having this area. No, I think this area. I think this side of the highway, see what that does, put that at 5.
Rather than try and take Payson.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that side of the.
Because you're gonna end up with a strange neck coming down.
Oh, I see.
Like that?
Yep. Now, that makes 5. 28,000.
38,000 short.
Why don't you do this? And I'm gonna start on the bottom, moving up. Take that along the highway. Everything west of the highway. Not picking up very many people. You know, all the- and start buying up this area. I pick up 35,000 people.
If you have to take Payson.
Good. That got us 20 people. I'd take Payson. We just take, where's Payson City limits? Wow. Can't do that. Well, you gotta take these here. Take this up into here and then cross over like a man. That all into pink. Now that makes 5 is 23,000 short. I'd take up in here. 19,000 short, because I take this strip in here too, all that in. You're 15,000 short. Right, I could save them. You're still 7,000 short. These. Now, that becomes more difficult. We're 7,000 short. We can probably, this is Elk Ridge. Spanish Fork. Spanish Fork. I'd take all along in that, put that all in pink. That's going to make Cedar City and Utah County. I suspect Utah County's going to win it. I don't mind who wins. I just think you got to give a chance to be represented. Pink is not doing too well. Still 6,900 short. Well, we've broken it up here, crossed over in the lines here and here. Maybe we ought to just close that area into 5. All that into 5. We split the Spanish Fork. Five is now 937 over. Well, take that back into green.
Which part?
Is right here in green. That into green. Take these into green.
But you're way off. There's several hundred people there.
Yeah, but they're pink. Got 200 now, 274 too many. We take this at 275 right there. Put that in. So it's got to go.
You've been having me put into green.
Yeah, it's got to be green.
You're gonna go back into pink.
Yeah. If we take this, how much you were 274 short? Huh.
Pink is now 549 over.
Pink. So pink has to give back some. Well, these ones 4 and 0. If they gave the 75 and 72,
That's 275.
that makes pink.
You want 275?
Yeah, both of those. 270 over. Oh, you take those two, and put them in green, take those out of pink.
That's 219 there.
Yeah, you're. That's 155. That's too many. Oh dear.
So how about we put that 72 back into 5?
I put it back in. I got it with an 8. Okay, now let's step back and look at it. You know, are there very many people here in this area? Six,
Well, that green is 250,000 over.
yeah. We got it. These is 218 for district,
Yeah, but it's 250 over, so.
yeah. Let's make that district number 6. Is that the one? No. Make it district, where's district 3? That's it. District 3, yeah. I'm just looking here. District 15. Let's make it district 15. Divide it in half. What we need to do is know where the school district is for the Mapleton, the Springville. This is Provo. Why don't you take right in that district down and make it into a district 15. We got a 15 someplace else. There's only 93, okay. District 15,
Wait a minute, I gotta get those corners.
that would make. That would make 5, now 8, would make District 15 to be 123,000 short, 157. Now what we need to do is move up in here. And I don't know, if you can put up the Nebo School District, you gotta make
I
sure.
don't have Nebo School
Yeah.
District.
Well, I don't either. I think you're gonna have to cut Provo in half. Let's take, this is probably Center Street.
I don't know if Provo goes up that high. That might be into Orem.
Okay, that would tell.
There's Provo.
There's Provo. Now. Oh, this up in here's Provo.
Mhm.
Here's Provo.
Yep.
Now, how big is Provo? What's the population of Provo? 85,000.
115,000.
115,000. See, that's almost 100 short of having a district. So we can't put all of 3 into 15. That's what this is down here. Because there's probably 15 is, I don't know. And
You want to put Provo into 15 and see what it
yeah,
does?
why do we do that? I'll probably do it.
Okay.
Now 15 is still 21,000 short. Are there, let's see, you've got, what about this little thing down here? That in. That's not many people there. You need to put along, well, see, this is gonna be warm. So, but this area right here. Because you're 21,000 short. And 3 is still 55,000.
There's Orem.
Yeah. And I don't see, there's not a lot of people along here. If you did. And you go up along Orem and take all this, that's vineyard. Why don't you take this in the green outside of Orem, put that in. Color. $7,000 short. $9,000 short. 15. Still 9,000. 8,000, 8,700.
You want to go next?
You've got a lot done, huh? I can't see any other place we can go. Unless we keep going up. This area. I'm sure that's in the Lehigh, or one of those places. That's going up in here.
London, it looks like.
Okay.
There's Linden.
Well, we can get this in the brown. There's not very many people there. We go along the highway, although we cut Linden, there's nobody living there. That's the highway.
Look at Linden.
Yeah, there's nobody there, but it's, you're probably,
There's nobody on that side of the highway. You get way up over here.
yeah.
And then you're gonna have a strange.
Stop. Yeah. You held Orem and Provo harmless. That means that other people are going to get eaten up. Let's look for a minute. We got 6, which is 79, 15, 5 is 8. District 7. Oh, that's 51,000 short. I think 57 is going to have to come into this area. Maybe we can connect all of that 7 and 15 in there.
What are you gonna do? Which one you want to move where?
I'm going to say,
I don't think you're gonna get 25,000 people in there.
no, I think you're right. Let's take a look at the big map. Pull back so we have more of a look at the whole Utah County. Okay. Oh dear. $14 is 61 over. 12 is 40. 13 is all good except for 10, 7, 3, 2, and 1, and then 15. Well, 15, I don't think, can we pick up 15 and he has 6 and then take 6 up in here further? Let's look at 6. What's along that line? I don't know what we can do. This line down here, we can give that to brown. Okay, that put 15 there.
They meant that too.
Oh,
Too much.
No, they're under, yeah, oh. 15 is now 8,700 short. You ought to find 8,700 people in there. What about this?
Take that, we gotta take those, otherwise we're gonna landlock it.
Yeah, and that puts, might take it, see what that does to us. Just this strip right here into brown. All of Elkridge. 15 still 400. Oh,
Oh, that's adequate stuff again.
$293 over. What have we got in 5? 5 is 8. What have we got in 6? 6 is 11,000 short. We've got to get, I don't know how you get them into there. Because if you take this strip, you got to take that. Unless, now we can take them with county boundaries. Well, we helped 3 rural districts, but we screwed everybody else up. $75, 6,200. 15 is 6,200. Well, one thing we could do is we take this little description here, although there's not a lot of people, put that back in 3. Then we move it into 7. Right here on, and have all that little in the green. Now, that doesn't help as much. 15 now is 1,500 too short. What do we do? I didn't think there were that many people in there. 1, 3. 15 is 9,200 short. Anyplace else? You get more than
What we did is right in here,
that. That's
there, and up here at Vineyard.
vineyard. Yeah. Well,
I put this back in.
yeah, put that back in yellow. That'll help some. Is that Provo? That makes 5,900
Short.
short. Back over to here. Makes it 3,800 short. $2,700. 951. 830. 439. 2. Because you got that 17, you gotta get that out there. Okay. Now, what have we done to green? We've cut green down to 48,000, but we've got to get 51,000 into 7. That's up in here. So we've got to, let's look what 5 shows. 5 is 8. District 6 is 15,000. We're gonna get that up right here. Okay, District 7 needs to go into here somewhere. That, what's the city boundaries? Up in here,
That's American Fork.
What's their city boundaries?
It's probably 3 or 4 districts.
They're over there. What's this little town? What's in here? Lehigh.
Lehigh.
Okay, let's take into this area, that outside of American Fork,
Into
into 7
all of Lehigh or just that portion?
portion outside of Lehigh.
There's Lehigh.
Okay, let's take this green portion and put it all in Lehigh. That right there.
Put it all in 7.
Yeah, all west of I-15. Put it all in 7. There's 47 short. Anybody living there? See, we're still 47,000 short. So now we got to go up into this area of Lehigh and pick
I
up.
just put all Lehigh in.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be too big to go ahead and do it. Easier, I think, to put it in and take it out. You know, another thing that I really want to look at is when we get our Senate maps, and our House maps, and our state school board, see what happens. Because we may, for example, one area of Utah County, put them in such districts, there's no way that town, even in that town, can run for anything. They're all too small. Now, that makes District 7 still 14,000 short. Holy cow. Seven is still 14,000 short. What's this over here? 14,000. This has got to be. Okay. 14 is 161. What's this area in here? We put all this. That's got to be American Fork. Put these in here. All that. Down to here.
That's American Fork.
This is probably Alpine or Island. There's Cedar Hills. Highland, there's Highland. You see what Highland map shows like. City boundaries of Highland. See, that cuts the boundaries. We can come up along here and put all that in stuff. So we'll move the boundaries here. $12,000 short. That's gotta be seen. Still 11,000 short. This is gonna be put in brown. Now I see our problem. There's District 15, and down here's 15. We have two districts divided. Put down here in the bottom. 15 is also down here. So let's see what this calls this 15 up here. Let's put all of that, all of 15 in the green. Now let's put it all in brown with this.
Okay, I'm not sure what you're, 50, I thought you wanted to get rid of 15 up here.
I do, but I'm going to put all of it, the yellow 15 in the brown.
Into 7?
Yep, and
Instead of this?
the 7 is 10,000 short.
Okay, yeah. So you want 15, it's only been connected right there.
This with the
This too, okay.
Now, let's see the rest of Alpine.
Where is it? Alpine city limits?
City limits. And this, okay, that. You gotta put that probably back in green. Put those in green. All down on here, but that's screw this up again. This has got to be Alta. Okay.
7 is really contorted looking.
Yeah, but it's still has to pick up 8,600 people. And I don't know where we can get it because we got Lehigh, American Fork, and Alpine Highland. We got all of, we're gonna have to break up a city. I'm sure these up in here are cities.
3 is 9,000 over and 7 is 8,600 under.
Yep.
So 3 to
How
7.
big is Alpine? Maybe the answer is put Alpine over. Can't believe it's really over big. 10,000. I'll put Alpine over.
Yeah, break Alpine out because that's a big, well, one way or the other, but we can put that into
But put it,
7
yeah, that would balance it more.
closer.
Yeah.
That makes it only 1,600 off.
7 is 1,600 over. Now, if we took these two, put them back in 14.
3 is 1,200 short.
Is what we had. Well, let's look at it a minute. If you look at 14 up here, that's what we did. They're 1,400 short because we took all that up to Alta. We really ought to probably, of course, the school district, not quite the same as a legislative district. Why don't you put this up in here? I'm going to try to tinker around a little bit. Okay, take these areas here and put them in 14 up around.
Okay, you have an even split between the other two. If we take that out, then you're not gonna be able to balance the
I'll show
other
you
ones.
another way.
Okay,
Take these, I don't know, I take right into there. See what that does. 14. Still far 61 short. Those are little dots in there. What are these along here? Have people living in them. 0. No, here's some. These. Why don't you take these, you can take up to here and move them back into 14 14 is 362 short, and Brown is 552 too many. So we took this area in here and moved that all into there. That would mean now 14 is 309 over or under.
But we've got all of this island to take out.
Yeah, take that out. 14 is 918 too many, and the Brown, oh, gotta put this back into Brown. Okay. Now, 14 is 595 too many, and 7 is 405 short. So we gotta find somewhere along here, that's Draper, that's a county line. I think what we need to do is somewhere along here, we need to find some gray going to brown. These have any, ooh, like a lot of people there.
How many do you need to move over?
I need to move over 595, 400. I need 400.
Right in here.
Yeah.
You want them into 7?
Yeah. That leaves 1,425 and 765. Congratulations. What's on the ground? Okay, now the problem is,
We still have 3 landlocked now.
excuse me, 15 is that much. Okay, I'm just going up. 15 is 1,000 short. You've got 6. That's 15,000 short. You've got 3. That's 1,000 short. You got 5. That's 8. What's down below? 6 goes down below here. So we haven't got anything here that we really can share and do that. District 1 is 53,000 too many. And so where do we need to help out? Verse 6, District 6. Well, 1, we've got to get people over to 15. I don't know whether we could take some of this area and put it in 5, and then 5 into 15. Okay. Number 1, let's see, we got to get 15, 1,000. So let's look along here. See, we're breaking counties up now. That's school districts. Okay, let's take along in here, in that area, and put it all into red. That will increase 5. That takes 1 down. That puts 5 up to 3,900. Okay, 5 needs to put some into, so we need either along here, needs to go from red to there, or somewhere along here. We need to take red and put it in here. Maybe what's this area? That's we took along, that's how we got there. We took this, and we took here along there. That from red into yellow, That's now 939
Where
short.
do you want to go?
Let's just keep going down along here. Down along. We've got to go 939 people. True, that is- Now, it's 749 short, there's there. Now, what's that made? The yellow is 650.
We got a point sticking
I
out
did
there.
that. There you go.
You want to see the Salem city limits?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Salem. So that can go. Probably not very many people there. That makes Shell's 131 short. 378, 371. On there. That blue line right there. Notice that line. I don't care if it is the city limits. You got a walking path. Okay, 15 is still 350 short. Let's look up into here. Up and higher. But where's Salem?
That's Salem.
Salem, we're going there. Okay, put that in the yellow. That probably I won't pink if there's anything there. What about here? The pink and the yellow.
And now I put all of Salem into 5. 5 is now 4,800 over.
And 15 is 1,500. I'm sure. Let's take this out of pink and put it in yellow.
Okay, we have
Yeah.
things down there.
That may be,
So
that may be the Basin City lines. Let's just,
Spanish Fork.
let's take, let's
See what Spanish Fork lines are?
yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Well, but we already,
We're already across
Yeah.
that line.
let's take these areas up in here and over to there. Make all of that, put all of that in yellow.
Instead of up here,
Up here, there's too many. Well, I guess you're right. I think we ought to do it in here. Put that in the yellow.
we're looking at movie.
We're looking,
4,000.
5 is 4,000 over it. 15 is only a 1,500. So we need to put 1,500 in the yellow. Huh. 15 didn't get very many people. Oh, it's 329 short. 216 short, 95 short. We're 72.
For 12 over.
Yeah, okay, 12 over. Now, let's leave that alone. Let's go up to, I'm gonna get these big ones knocked down first, then I'll worry about that. 10 is 2,600 short, worst.
Did you get the little ones done first?
Let's do the big ones. I
Okay.
mean, I may
Okay.
say
6 is 15,000 off.
6, but we gotta do that, because 6 goes up here. Go to the very north.
Okay, so what district you want? 10?
Yeah, I was looking for 10. Got 10 right there. 10, okay. 10 is how short?
2,600.
And Let's look at it.
Take it out of 6.
Yeah. 16 is over.
You want to put Summit Park in there or?
No, 6 is 15,000 short. So 10 is short, but the big one is now is number 1. And see, number 1, if you go up to the very top, number 1, it's here, right here.
No, it's over here.
Yeah, but it goes all the way up here. And it's adjacent to number 6 right up here. So go up to the very, is that the very top of the map? So what we can do for 6, because it's short, is we can cut some of the Cache County and put it over in this. But I think if I'm going to do that, I'd rather do the north part of Cache County. And so
There's 115 here. Do you want to leave that or you want to take that over?
let's leave it. Well, when it goes Logan Canyon, then. So Logan, that's, can't be Logan, that's Logan, that's, yeah. I take along here and along here to the, in that area and put that in 6 out of 1. Now, 2,800 short. Now, what's that? How much is that? 2,200. You know what? Yes. Take this part right here.
See the city limits of Smithfield or
Yeah, let's see.
you've already cut it?
Let's see the city limits of Smithfield. If we can take these into green. And these into green.
That's
Amalgam.
Do I see the Malagasy limits? or-
No, it's just a little farming community. But if we have this and all that into green, it would need, there's still 2,600 over. There's hardly anybody there. And that's, the city's divided in half.
Where do you want to go?
Well, I think we're gonna have to give more of this.
Take it off the top or off the east side?
I might take it off the east. Yeah. Nice green, 807 short. Green is now 770 short. I think it's right here. Now 175 short. He's down here. $33 short. The blue now is number 1. It's 34,000 too high. Now,
And 2 is 34,000 short.
yeah, and it's right next to it, down by the district. 1 comes down here. District 2 is right here, Weaver. So we have to give from 1, 2, and that's North Ogden. So put this in. Let's see, the brown is
Brown is
short.
short.
So I got to add it here. Well, I think I take all this area, Plain City, and add that back to brown. Take down in the year. Not moving very fast. Let's move down here further. And it sounds like an everything. Put this in the brown. The other leaves now 27,000 short, 26 too many. And this now we move in Pleasant View. You can take all of this and put it in brown, because that's all Weaver County. Put all of this into brown. Now it still leaves 27,000 difference. The only way we can do it now is going to Box Elder County. Let's see, what's District 8? 21. You need to now go into these areas and move Box Elder County into these areas into brown. That means you're still 24,000 apart. You have to take Brigham City and Perry.
In Brigham City,
Yeah.
you can answer Toronto.
Go down to, okay, there's one still has 3,000 too many.
I'm gonna take it right out of here.
Yeah, that's probably man away. Brigham.
And Perry or not?
Perry, yep. Perry.
Two is 3,000 over now.
One is too old, we've taken too much. I think we're gonna do it, yeah, start down here in Willard. In this area, take this area and go up. I don't like brown.
All of this,
One's still 1,700 too many. Let's look up here.
that's Perry.
Yeah. We really,
Unless you go way up over here,
that's,
Paradise.
yeah, you. That doesn't tie in at all. But let's take right in here and move that from the blue into the brown. District 2, still 2,300 short. We won't have much. You're only,
Mhm.
well, I think you're gonna have to put these.
Hello. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
These are. See, the thing we haven't picked up is Perry. We probably got to move that over. Because it's gonna be better to keep Brigham and Perry and Willard together. Now, what that is, let's put District 1 under 4,000. Now, what you have to do is up here further, is undo all of this, and you're gonna split Brigham City. You gotta split Brigham City. Oh, wait, you get it? Come out, yeah, because you've got to get more than Brand. Let's look down here further. Is there any other place? That's District 6, 33. Where else is the brown touch? Here is number 8. 8 is 21. Any place else that touches? District 2 over here. This is still 6. This is 9. 9 is 40. You got to still do something between District 2 and 1. This 2 is now over, and so what you're going to have to do is go back up here to Brigham City. You're going to cut Brigham City apart. So you go to Brigham City. You're going to start probably cutting in here, putting brown into blue. 1,800 people. Brown's too many. Keep going. 919. 900. Brown's got to lose 900. And lose the other 75, 859. $857. Okay. Okay, 2 has to pick up now 828. Got too many, too much.
For District 1, it's only 61 over.
Yeah,
You want to cut it out of 1 again, give it back, or?
what about 3, 4, and 5? Here, 4 and 5 have the extra ones. There's 4 or 5. 4 and 5.
We better off putting Brigham City back up in here and take it somewhere else, because that's just, because we split it anyway.
Yeah. But there's no,
And give that part back.
okay, what would that be?
Well, I mean, just we put that in blue.
Yeah. Yeah, put,
Well, we'd have to, if we put all of Brigham City in brown and gave that part back into blue.
I would rather have Brigham City all blue.
But I don't know where else to get blue back. Unless it's over here to 6.
6 is 33. There's something down on the bottom once you get to 5. 5, there's some, and 5 is 200, it's got 2,900 too many. So you can give some of them red into blue and then I'm going to go to the restroom. I sat too long.